Hello everyone, and now I will talk about the Cambodia and US relation. Okay, introduction. Although the Cambodia and in although the Cambodia and US and United States experience has been made in the past 60 years, several reasons even in the last 2 years signify improved relation. Mm, They include the deletion of the Cambodians in the trade and ban list and joint ministry exercise and visit the secretary's consent to the Cambodia. However, certain disagreement and still identify the Cambodia deportation of the museum Johor asylum seeker to China and the Cambodia repayment of $445 million in the deal incurred by the US backed administration coming to the power in March 1970 through in court. Objective: the purpose of this paper to assess bilateral relations between the two countries and recommend a policy contributing to the development of the Cambodia actual the U.S. quadrilateral policy and of the development diplomacies and defense. To the end of the paper will examine the U.S. goal of the bilateral relation, Cambodia goal in the bilateral relation U.S. and Cambodia region developed in the terms of trade, monetary cooperation and development act. Relation. This topic will important for the reason that first Obama administration is implementing the policy of the engagement in the Southeast Asia neglected by Bush administration. The revised correction is the manifest by the U.S. president in the major Asian relation meetings, particularly the second U.S. ASEAN leader meeting at 24 September 2010 in New York in institution institutional as okay institutionalizing the U.S. Asian partnership seeking to promote regional security and trade. The second uh, the election of the Bush administration has enabled China to exert its charm offensive to influence the region, particular Cambodia. Thus, the U.S. need the rebalance is a power in this fast-growing region. Methodology. This paper examines key recent development in Cambodia U.S. bilateral relations, then will analyze the event based on the development diplomacy defense, the grammar data expressed in the paper derives from the review of the existing literature and a new article. The temporal boundaries of the case from June 29, 2009, sorry. Sorry, 2009 to November 2010. This paper will start U.S. the decision to remove Cambodia from the trade blacklist. It wrapped up with the visit of the U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to Cambodia. Two, literature review. In the introductory lecture on the Model Development Assistant, Louis Hamman and the Bill High Trade Development Program to the Marshall Plan, initiated by the U.S. follow the end of the Second World War II. Sorry, the plan sought to rebuild, the reconstruct a strong economic foundation of the Western European country. The goal of the development program include, among other economic and political interests, poverty reduction, democracy and rule of law, improvement of the quality of life, humanitarian action, food and security. Target and 60 indicator. Finally, Hope and Hyde classified from the 8 delegate assistance in the kind of assistance of money, loan and grant, the private investment and transfer to the knowledge, skill and technology, talent or the remittance in 1994. And the United Nations Development Program, that can call UNDP, published a human development report introduce a new concept of security to make a world peaceful. The report underlined the need to shift from the internal security to human security. The latter is defined as security for individuals and the communities rather than the state or the border. It addresses freedom from fear and freedom from one. The security is internationally interrelated as a result of the global community. According to the UNDP, there are 7 elements of the human security. They include the economic security, food security, health security, environment security, personal security, community security, and political security. BB and Cardo in us. I take in the book and I take it from the source. BB and Cardo 1910. Oh, sorry. 2010. According to the 1994, the Human Development Report, the human security required a positive relation among the states. They refer to development cooperation. The report is also the highlight for the principle of the development cooperation. They include the partnership, not charity, the cooperation, not the conversion, equitable share of the market opportunity, not the protectionism, and fair sign internationalism, not the stubborn nationalism. nationalism. The report outlined the framework of the development commitment. The three important elements underline the set of frame area was being the mentioned. First, the foreign assistance should be linked commonly agreed objective seeking to reduce poverty and generate employment and promote sustained development. Three, Cambodia-U.S. bilateral relation. Commencing in 1955, diplomatic relations between Cambodia and U.S. were interrupted on the several occasions as the result of the leader and the contextual shift. And this was overall in early 1960s. Yet Arizona following the formation of the Khmer Republic, U.S. and back administration led by Ronald in March 1970, and however, and the friendship was deteriorated again in 1975, and when the Khmer Rouge and reclaimed the power. The following the Paris Peace agreement signed by the four factional group of the Cambodia in 1991 in the mission of the United States was reopened. The order the full diplomatic relations began in September 1993. Although the U.S. assistance provided to Cambodia was the priority funnel through the non-government organization, but however, the United States decided to remove the legislative ban on the bilateral assistance to the Cambodia government 2007. Four, analysis. In the past, in the 60 years, Cambodia and U.S. experience has been the match. However, the recent event in June 2009 to 2010 sanctified the close and warm approach taken by the both sides. Therefore, this paper examines in the recent development in the bilateral relation, talk into the account and three paradigm and development diplomacy and defend the Cambodia and remove from the stature on the mixed legioness. Country Cambodia was the design as the Marxist Leninist country by U.S. government as a result of the Vietnam War and Cold War. The designation, the prevent export-import ban of the United States from the providing U.S. firm with the capital and loan guarantee to do the business in the Southeast Asia, providing the U.S. firm capital and loan the guarantee to South Asia country. In June 2009, the President Obama announced to the Cambodia deserve the removal because or either demonstrate committed to free market and the liberal economy. Economy. The living or the path. The way the Cambodia development and through the street or the investment by the US firm interest in Cambodia's market, the financial access in the Cameroon starting or the expanding or their operation in Cambodia. So this move is a new milestone in the bilateral ties. In 2006, the two countries in the bilateral trade investment cooperation and ban direct assistance Cambodia government, which imposed the work into Cambodia functional files in July 1997. Sorry, it wrote the lead and this it was the delete and the division outlined with the development cooperation framework underlined in the 1994 the Human Security Report in 94. Okay, the following are removal 15 months ago with the examine effect of the decision upon the Cambodia economy. Despite the division between the Cambodia government and official independent of the economy and the business agree on one thing that fitting has not yet and any concrete benefit to Cambodia in an interview with the local English newspaper Cambodia Commerce Administrator senior official claim that nothing has taken place the remark price after the revolt. However, the independent Cambodia economy is not the future potential change all those the short-term impact. However, in an independent Cambodia's economy is not the future potential change, although the short-term impact has not been visible yet. The decision would not only be an American investor in confidence but also the rules with other US-based companies to come to invest in the country in the near future. And calling the President Obama decides is an overdue legislative action. The President of America Chamber of the Commerce in the Phnom Penh suggest the global financial crisis and the prevent U.S. firm from the treatment and investment in Cambodia. Okay, so the analysis for the finally it's end for my presentation is end too and